Church, you have been lied to. You understand? Church should have never been about religion. It should have never, the truth should have been told to you when you walked in the door. This is a war and it's spiritual. And if you don't want to study your word and pray and watch, don't come forward and give your life to Christ, because you don't want to join the army if you don't want to carry a gun. You understand? People walking forward because, oh, I feel guilty, I need to, okay, come on forward. And when you get forward, you should know this is a spiritual battle that you're about to enter into. You're going to have to study your word. You're going to have to pray, and you're going to have to make sure that you're understanding that you are in a spiritual war. If you don't do that, people think they have got religion, and then the first problem they have, they walk away from God. And then they're trying to figure out what's wrong with them. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. You got into a war and nobody told you you were at war, so you're getting beat up because you don't pick up your weapons and you don't know what you're doing. When I came back to Christ, I started trying to find a church. And I said, I'm dropping Rahman Abdul Rahim. I'm going back to church. I'm giving my life back to Jesus. I'm going to find a church. I'm going from church to church to church. They're practicing Kundalini, people dropping, 20 people speaking in tongues at the same time, 5 people falling out on the floor, other people dancing through the aisles. I'm watching, and then, you know what I did? I would stand up and walk out. I would just stand up and walk out. And I'm doing this church after church after church, okay? I finally did find a church that wasn't crazy, but I knew and understood something. That studying the word and knowing the word was very important, because not studying the word and knowing the word is what got me away from Christ and almost in hell, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, nobody I know is living for Jesus anyway. I go to the club, the church is at the choir's at the club. I go to the club trying to sneak, the choir's at the club. I'm like, oh, so none of us really live for Jesus then. Okay? So know and understand, you're in a war, it's a spiritual war. They lied to you. You've been given something that is so valuable that Satan will spend billions of dollars to lie to you to make sure that you get deceived.